What's good? What's going on, everybody? This is Anthony Blake, back with you. Flawless Fantasy Football. Got another episode dropping. Top 12 tight ends for 2021. Flawless Fantasy Football. Here you go. Look, everybody. Pretty straightforward. Not going to mess around and waste no time here. We got Travis Kelsey here at number 1. Locked and loaded. Nobody should be trying to talk Travis Kelsey out of being the number 1 tight end pick. True and through, all the way through. Darren Waller, number 2 for Oakland Raiders. Hella targets, main passing weapon in the game, just like on the team, just like Travis Kelsey. He's proven as well. All right, he's a warrior. Mark Andrews, number 3 for Baltimore Ravens. Unfortunately, demise of young bull J.K. Dobbins. He's going to be relied on a lot more. Also because the new draft pick, wide receiver, got hurt as well. And Mark Andrews is going to continue to be a staple. Number 3. That rounds out the top 3 easy. Number 4, George Kittle. To be honest with you, as a San Francisco 49er fan myself, I feel we've seen the best of George Kittle. But that doesn't mean that he still won't be elite. Okay? But I like him here at 4. We should have better quarterback play. With either quarterback that comes in, he should be fine. All right, number 5. I got Tyler Higby all the way up to number 5 here. Okay? Number 5, Tyler Higby. Listen, with Akers going down, with an upgraded quarterback, Robert Woods isn't really a touchdown machine. Cooper Kupp is, but Tyler Higby, with being the lone tight end there now, he's going to get all the targets, not compete with anything. Upgraded quarterback, like I said before, he's going to be a weapon in the red zone. I can see him getting upwards of 9, possibly even 10 TDs this year. Also, he has the potential for double TD games as well. Not many tight ends on this list does. Tyler Higby at 5. Robert Tonyan, big boy Tonyan at number 6. You know, he was extremely touchdown dependent last year. He ended up around tight end 3 or 4 actually, because he had all those TDs. I think probably about 10, I believe. Around that range, give or take 1 or 2. But Robert Tonyan is going to be a monster. The coaches and the coordinators said they're going to get him more in between the 20s. So he'll get more targets and more yards this year. So yes, touchdowns fluctuate, but Aaron Rodgers loves to throw them. Okay, so Robert Tonyan at number 6. I think he's a later tight end that can pay off big dividends in your fantasy drafts. T.J. Hawkinson at 7. Look, I know a lot of people are geeked up by T.J. Hawkinson. He finished in this range last year, between 4 and 6. But listen, I'm just not sold. Normally, when people zig, I zag. But not recklessly though. But people saying, "Oh, he's going to get all the targets. He's going to get all the targets." For one thing, you got to get all the targets and stay healthy, for one. That's with anybody. And for 2, they're going to throw it to other people besides T.J. Hawkinson, okay? For 3, he has a downgraded quarterback, okay? Doesn't have Stafford anymore. So, that's a negative for him. So, I see him finishing okay, but not that 5th round, draft pick price that people are saying that he should go for. I'm not buying into it. I would wait a little bit on him. I wouldn't draft him in the 5th round or 6th. I wait. Let somebody else pick him that early. They're missing out on a legit running back, upside running back, not one of the ones in the dead zone in like round 4 through 6, but one of the upside ones. Listen to my content, you know which ones those are. All right, Irv Smith. I like Irv Smith in Minnesota. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't see Jefferson as a person as he's a big red zone target. Adam Thielen is getting another year older. Can't hardly separate, but he's good and great in the red zone, actually. And Kirk Cousins throws a lot, sent to him. So he got a lot of work this last preseason game, but the other guys weren't playing the main wide receiver. But I like Irv Smith. People sleep on him a lot, but he'll be a solid person to pick down here. Now we're finally getting to Kyle Pitts. rookie at Atlanta Falcons to come out of University of Florida. Listen, everybody's jacked up by Kyle Pitts. Listen, everything that happens at college doesn't roll over into the pros. Okay, you got Matt Ryan. He's a year older. No more Julio Jones. They expect him to be this great thing. And traditionally, rookie tight ends don't perform that well. But people get caught up, not just the fantasy experts, but fantasy owners in general. Because they want to see something so bad, so they put it in their system. But chances are people really need to look back and look at the things that really don't happen in fantasy that they expect to happen. So I would not recommend picking Kyle Pitts in the 4th and 5th round like these experts are telling you to do. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, listen to your heart, but if everybody else is just blindly walking around and have their eyes and closed and right in the next sheep's bunghole, don't follow that, please. Kyle Pitts is number 9. Number 10 is Jared Cook. Listen, I know Jared Cook got some age on him, but he's the lone receiving tight end over there and at the Chargers. And I just think that the quarterback's over there, an ascending quarterback. And I like that, see, because you don't want a declining situation. You want an inclining situation, a quarterback that's ascending, not descending. And I believe Jared Cook, there's not that many red zone weapons over there. Okay? Keenan Allen's really not a red zone weapon like that. And I think he had his best year last year. So, but nevertheless, in a lot of times, so with 100 catches, I think Jared Cook can easily finish up in his range round 10 because I think he has a decent amount of touchdown upside. Number 11, Logan Thomas. He gets used over there. I'm concerned about Curtis Samuel being over there, but he hasn't played all preseason. Logan Thomas will get work because he's the main receiver, tight end over there. I think he'll do fine. I don't think he's going to pop the roof off of it like players like, obviously, these, but people like Higby and Thielen, I don't think he's going to kill you if you play against him, but he's there, Logan Thomas, up quarterback, with Ryan Fitzpatrick, you got speedy wide receiver, so he's going to have the middle of the field, for the most part. Then you got rounding out number 12 is Gerald Everett for Seattle Seahawks. And again, Everett and Higby, they don't play together anymore. He's the lone guy down there. You got Russell Wilson talking him up. You got Lockett in the slot, DK on the outside, new offensive coordinator. And again, Russell was talking him up and saying he was making big plays and he's interested in throwing to him. So I got to get him the okay as well. So those are my top 12 tight ends for 2021. Looks like a pretty solid list to me. Step back, take a picture, turn up on it, floss on it, dab on it. What you want to do? Hit some of that on it. Hey, turn up. Like, comment, subscribe. Flawless Fantasy Football.